Now we're in. Lovely, guys. And straight arm circle. So again, start by reaching your fingertips down your legs as far as you can. Coming forward, fingers together for 1, 2. See if you can brush your arms and shoulders off your ears as you come through at the top. 4 and 5. Lovely, guys. So you should actually feel the heat, and that should feel like a bit of work for your shoulders. We're going to do the very same going forward this time. So just the shoulders, we're going to pull them back for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fingers onto your shoulders, reaching down and coming backwards this time, sorry, to come forwards. 1, it's confusing. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and full arm this time, coming back and up to begin, forward and down for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lovely, guys. Next, we're coming onto all fours on your mat. And we're just going to go for 30 seconds through our cat-cow position. So I'll start my timer here. We'll all go together. All right, and off we go. So turning the tailbone and chin up to the sky, big arch, dropping your chest through, and then tucking your chin, pulling your hips forward. Really feel a stretch down the back of your neck. Inhale to arch, and exhale to round. We'll actually go a minute here, guys, just to give us time. Try and match your breath with your movement. Big exhale as you drop your chin. Inhale as you lift it up. Last one. Very nice, guys. So you can stay on all fours here with a nice flat back. And we're going to go for 30 seconds of scap push-ups. But if you want a little bit more challenging, you can come to your plank position from your toes. And we go 30 seconds in our plank. All right? Off we go. So focus on keeping the core nice and tight. The only thing moving are your shoulder blades. Good, so really squeeze that core. Don't let your hips drop. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, we're going to line our tummy next for our angel arm variation. If you want to use a foam roller or block for an extra challenge here, you can. That is just to bring your hands above that object when they come overhead. So you're starting on your tummy, guys. My hands are back, palms are facing the sky, forehead is on the mat. I'm going to lift my arms as high as I can, rotate them until I need to turn my palms down and take them all the way over that object if I have it. And again, bring them back. When you get to that certain point, rotate your palms to the sky and you can bring them back down by your sides. Okay, so we're going to go for a minute here. Off we go. Lovely. So big focus on keeping those arms as high as you can, especially when they come up and overhead. And as you do get to that overhead position, think about reaching, shrugging those shoulders up to your ears as much as you can. Really nice, guys. 20 more seconds. And relax. Great work. Does anyone get any pops and cracks in their shoulders? Good, me too. Really nice one for the mobility, guys, in your shoulders. So we're going to just do our 60 seconds of foam rolling into our lats again. We did this last week. Did anyone do it since? Don't answer that. All right, guys, so wherever you are, does everyone have a foam roller today? Is that a no from?
I don't have them.
I find it, Philly.
No.
So grab, you know what you did with your dumbbell, and if you get a cushion,
yeah,
you can still, so get your dumbbell and get your cushion and just pop yourself onto it, and just roll until you find a sore spot. And once you get into that sore spot, guys, you can do little small movements with the arm, and you'll feel that stiff.
There's some cheap ones in Little, Philly.
Oh, did you hear that, Philly?
Perfect. I'll go today.
Yeah. All right, guys, when you're ready, we're going to spend a full minute here on each side. If you've started already, that's perfect. Comfort, are you ready? Yeah. All right, guys, off we go. So again, remember, you can roll back towards your back a little bit more, or maybe you have more tightness to the front. And then you can also roll up and down. So wherever you have that painful point, take a few breaths on it and do small movements with the elbow. Whew. Even up and down, if you can see my arm here, this is a good one. Once you find that pain spot. Ooh, this is quite painful for me. Lovely, guys. And when you're ready, just make your way onto the opposite side. Okay, that minute is on. Good idea is to leave your foam roller, guys, in the living room in front of your TV. If you're starting your favorite show, pop on it just for a couple of minutes. Make sure you're taking deep breaths here. 10 seconds. Lovely, guys, and we're done. So I'm coming back onto my front, and we're just going to go into our seal stretch for 60 seconds. So that is simply, you have the option to do straight or bent arms here. With straight arms, I'm just going to drop my hips down to the floor, keeping my glutes nice and active here to support my low back, pressing my hands into the ground so I have a nice long neck here, and pulling my shoulder blades together. So try not to sink your weight. You want to be in a supported stretch position by squeezing the glutes and keeping your neck nice and long. Lovely. If it feels too much in the low back, guys, you can drop down into your Sphinx pose here on your elbows, and the very same thing. So clock is on, guys. We're here for 60 seconds. Think about pulling the shoulder blades back, presenting your chest forward. A little bit of an arm workout here as well. Squeeze your glutes nice and tight. And even 60 seconds here on the arms can be tough, So if you want to come down to your elbows at any point, you can. We've got 30 seconds to go. Fifteen seconds. You can certainly feel the heat in those upper arms. Last 5. And relax, guys. Well done. Ooh, that'll create some heat in the arms. And if you have your height, your kitchen chair, your stool, we're going to come into our shoulder flexion. You can do this on the floor if you don't have anything. I think most of you have the side of a couch or a table. Anything about knee height. So placing my hands, or you can use the wall, onto your support. Walk your knees back so they're under your hips. And we're going to drop that chest through. Turn your tailbone to the sky. Make sure you keep your chin up. So your chest is the lowest point. We're going to be here, guys, for a minute. And we might do some pelvic tilts as well. So off we go, that minute is on. Very nice. Philly, can you walk your knees back another inch? There you go. Lovely. So you want that 90-degree hinge in your hips. Nice comfort. Getting some stability work in there as well. So guys, if you want, you can gently tuck your hips, but make sure your arm angle stays open. Again, a big shrug in the shoulders here. Last 10 seconds. Lovely. Okay, from here we're coming just down to lie in our chest again. We're going to do a little bit of active flexion work here. So my hands are straight out in front, forehead is on the mat, and for 30 seconds, I'm just going to do some arm pulses here, trying to lift them as high as I can, and also reaching with my hands. Okay, so coming down to your chest, forehead down, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Just little pulses as high as you can. Make sure your forehead is resting on the floor. For the last 10 seconds, I'm going to ask you to hold your hands as high as you can. Starting now, so just pull them up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, reach and lift, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, excellent work, guys. Super. So you can turn yourselves over on your mat. We're going to come into a little bit of flexion or extension work. So placing my hands behind me, fingers facing away from my hips, and get those baby or pinky fingers as close as you can. We're going to lift our hips as high as we can and then drop them into our heels, up and back down to our hands again. So lifting hips to the sky, coming forward to our heels, up to the sky, and back to your hands again. Off we go, guys. We're 30 seconds here moving through these reps. And if it feels easy, take those hands a little bit closer together. Ten seconds. All right, guys, on your next rep, I want you to drop your hips by your heels, extend the legs, and we're going to hold here for 30 seconds. Pinch your shoulder blades together, lift your chest to the sky, and breathe. 10 seconds. Okay, bend your feet back to your hips. Lift those hips and bring them back to your hands. And then just wrap your arms either around your knees or around your upper back. And give me a couple of twists here. That is pretty tough on the arms. Whew. Lovely, guys. So a nice counter stretch to that. I'm going to turn you back over again. We haven't done this one yet in this lockdown. So it's a capsule stretch, taking your hand across your chest. We're going to be lying on the floor, and I want you to think about bringing your arms straight across your shoulder. So it's not down across your chest or anywhere near your ribs. You want it up and across your shoulders. So to get into this position, guys, laying flat on your chest, I'm going to lift my chest, thread that arm through, keeping it across my shoulders, and then take my body weight down on top and reach forward with the opposite hand. And we know the little addition here. If that feels easy, guys, just lift that chest again. If my right shoulder is being stretched, you can take your right knee up to a 90-degree position and then settle back down into that stretch. Okay, clock is on, guys. We're here for 60 seconds. Just see that everybody's doing okay. Lovely, very nice, Jenny. Good, Philly. Super, Donal and T, and very nice comfort. Excellent. So if you want to do a little wiggle on top of that shoulder, yeah, perfect. And just kind of wriggle around if it feels good, massaging it, kind of up and down rocks. Lovely, guys. 15 more seconds. Three, two, and one. Excellent. So just pick yourself up and we'll go straight into the opposite side. Clock is on. So to get that little wriggle, I curl my toes under of my straight leg and I just kind of push forward and back off those toes. And you can just feel that little massage getting deeper into that shoulder capsule. Ten seconds. Lovely, guys. And out you pop. We're staying here and we're going to come into our scorpion stretch next. I think most of you know this one. So think about a T position, but then I'm going to take my hand just slightly higher than that T. I'll take my opposite hand under my shoulder, bend that knee, lift it up and twist over, getting a nice stretch down through my bicep into my chest. All right, so when you're ready, guys, off we go. We're here for 60 seconds on each side again. With the leg that you have bent over the top, guys, I want you to see if you can take your foot closer to the back of your opposite knee. Yes, lovely, Jenny. So that means your knee is going to come up higher. Nice, so lift that knee, Philly. Lift the knee up to the sky. There you go. And see if you can get that foot any closer to the back of your opposite knee. Very nice. So that's just going to actually help you get more of a spinal twist there. Lovely, Philly. Very nice rotation there in the spine. Good, Donal. See if you can lift that knee for me There you have it, yeah. Lovely, guys. 3, 2, 1, and just roll over to your opposite side. So think about when you're twisting now, lift the knee and see if you can drop that foot right into the back of the opposite knee. Excellent, Jenny. So you're getting a little bit of an extra win here. Lovely, Philly. Good, Donal. Nice T. It's just hard to make out your position in all black. And comfort, it's the opposite. So I want you to straighten your left leg. And there you go. And see if you can bring your right foot to the back of your left knee, comfort. So bring it closer to your knee on your left leg. There you go. Lift your knee up to the sky. Lovely, comfort. There you go. Do you feel that twist? Super. So 30 more seconds, guys. Really good. Three, 2, 1, and relax. So we're going to finish off with 2 stretches, 1 extension through the spine, and then we're going to do a couple of J curls to cool down to get some flexion. So our camel stretch again, guys, we've been working on this the last 2 weeks. I'll actually bring in the yoga block option today. So I'm going to come onto my knees. And if you do have 2 yoga blocks, they can be a nice idea. For T, if you have them placing your hands on your back, maybe you can get them back onto your yoga blocks today. So guys, just to go through what you're thinking about here, the biggest one is squeezing those glutes. And I don't want my hips to fall backwards. I want to push my hips forward as much as I can. So really stick out that belly, but keep your glutes nice and active. So I'm going to roll my shoulders back and down, squeeze my glutes, push them forward. Okay, I can keep my hands here if I want, or if I have a yoga block, I can take them onto the yoga block at the highest setting, even onto my knuckles. Lovely. And if you can curl the toes and take them onto your ankles. But really push those hips forward, guys. You don't want the hips to sit back. Lovely. So 30 seconds or whatever you can manage here. Lovely. And you can even, good stuff, T. Come onto your fists, even if that gives you more support. Very nice comfort. Push your hips forward for me. Lovely. Really nice, Jenny. Lift the chest up to the sky. 10 more seconds here. Three, 2, 1, and relax, guys. That one's not tough. Just drop your hips back and round the chest forward. We'll do that one more time. Just take 30 seconds here. It's quite a tough one, but it is really good just to work extension in that spine. And wherever you're at, even if it's a small movement, you're still getting that extension into your spine, which is good. So when you're ready, guys, we'll go again for 30 seconds or 20. You shouldn't be experiencing any pain here, guys, or if your low back feels pressure, just take yourself out of that stretch slightly. Make sure you're actively squeezing your glutes as much as you can here, pushing the hips forward and lifting the chest to the sky. 10 seconds. Breathe, even though it's difficult. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lovely, guys. You can drop those hips back again. And we're going to finish, guys, with some lovely J curls, which will flex that whole spine and give you some hamstring work as well. So if you have a weight handy, you can use your weight, or you can just use your body weight as well. I'm just going to use my foam roll just for something to hold on to. I'm gonna make sure you guys can see my head here. So the best visualization for this one, guys, is that you're standing flat against the wall. So I want to avoid my hips reaching back. So they're going to try and stay where they are. And I'm just going to start with tucking my chin to my chest. Keep tucking it until you can't get any more flexion. Then allow the shoulders to roll in. Keep those glutes tight. Don't let the hips back. Your arms and that weight should float forward, guys. So my head and arms are completely relaxed, rounding forward all the way, going as low as you can, and take 10 seconds here at the bottom. You can keep your knees locked, or if you want to do a slight bend, you'll still feel it in the hamstring. And then when you're ready, guys, squeeze the knees, focus on squeezing your glutes, pulling from your low abs in, keeping that flexion as much as you can, picking your shoulders up and your head for the last one. All right, guys, we have about 3 minutes, and however many you can get done in the next 3 minutes, take your time, go as slow as you want, spend as much time at the bottom as you want. Lovely. Make sure those neck and arms, guys, are hanging heavy. So let that weight fall forward, Jenny. There you go. It's so easy to pull back on that weight and keep tension. Excellent, Philly. Donald, do you see how that dumbbell is near your feet? Let it fall forward. Let your arms loose. There you go. So let that weight pull you forward. And Donald, I just want you to give me a soft bend in your knees at the bottom. There you go. And see if you can reach down a little bit lower. Reach, reach, reach. Get that weight to the floor. Super. Relax the head and shoulders, guys. So I'm still seeing some tension as you guys are rolling forward in your neck and your shoulders and your arms. So try to think like ragdoll. Those arms, neck, and shoulders are just simply hanging. So that weight will pull you forward. Let the weight move away from your body, Donald. Relax those arms. Very nice. Good, Philly. Excellent position of the hips. Nice comfort. And in terms of your feet, guys, they can be as close together, or you can go into a wider straddle. Different variations is good. Nice dismount, Philly. Lovely. So we've got 1 more minute. We get time for 1 more. Really nice, Jenny. This can be kind of a nice meditative movement. You just go as slow as possible. Let the body hang. Lovely, T. Relax that head and neck, T. Relax the neck, and you'll actually feel, oh, we have another dismount. That's good, guys. If you do find yourself falling forward, it means you're in a good position at the bottom. I want that weight to be forward on the toes. Good. And if you really relax that neck, it can actually be a quite intense kind of a stretch right at the back of the neck, at the back of the spine. Lovely, guys. And once you're finished that last rep, you can bring it in.